Hello everybody, welcome to White Wanderer. I'm Jack. This week you join me at Brading, specifically Brading Station, which was opened by the Isle of Wight Railway in 1864 and is of course still open today as part of the Island Line. Brading though also has a heritage centre, and today they have very kindly invited me down to take a look around and, more excitingly, have a look at the signal box. Now, Brading is essentially a main crossover point for the Island Line services, with 2 platforms and a simple passing loop. Back in the steam era though, it was far more elaborate, with multiple sidings, a goods station and a 3rd platform, serving passengers for the now long defunct branch line to St Helens and Bembridge. Very few physical elements of the branch line remain, closing in 1953. But as we will see in a bit, the signal box itself remains a very poignant reminder of just how elaborate and busy this section of track once was. Before the signal box tour though, I had a brisk walk around the visitor centre itself. The Brading Railway Heritage Centre was opened in 1989 and relies on volunteers to preserve its wonderful collection of railway artefacts and memorabilia. This mini museum is a real hidden treasure and is open to the public on various afternoons during the week. It was here where I met my guide and teacher for the day, Theo. And having put on our smart orange waistcoats, we headed over to the box to have a nosy. So this is Theo behind me. I thought I'd get you in shot. And he's going to show me around Brading signal box, which is very exciting. Now Theo, you're part of the Brading Railway Heritage Foundation, is that right?
We are the Hampshire Rail Community Project.
Right.
Which encompasses Brading Heritage Centre.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we're trying to put Brading back to as it was a couple of years ago. The local town council previously had the lease. They were looking after us, and unfortunately they had to give up the lease. So we found someone new to take on the lease for us.
Yes.
And now we're carrying on from where we were.
Fantastic. That's brilliant. He's going to show me around the signal box, which I'm very excited for. Now there is a particular reason for my excitement. See, for all the railway history I've covered so far on the channel, one element of the railway that has always baffled me is signalling. Everyone has a blind spot and this is mine. So hopefully today Theo can teach me something new. And with the box here being the original, dating back to 1882, what better classroom to learn in? Oh wow.
And what we also have, which is absolutely wonderful, these are the original BR relays that we still use.
Oh yeah.
So this is all of our track circuits, all that sort of thing.
Okay.
It's all ran off of a battery because we don't have any electricity, water, gas over here.
Yes.
It's all cut off. So everything's ran off of a leisure battery. At the moment, so the battery's not connected, and because I don't have a second person, I'll have to do the bells manually, but it does all look the part and work.
Yeah, brilliant.
And this is from the Blue Bell Railway. They very kindly lent us for a bit. I've just finished restoring it actually, but it's a fully working shunt signal.
Wow.
So we're going to connect that up to the front of the box.
Yes.
And have it pulled off of what was one of the shunt signals. The Blue Bell, it's on loan to us, and that's the face for it.
I see.
That's it. So.
After a look around the base then, it was time to check out the lever room. And boy, was I in for a treat. That's an incredible amount of levers.
30 lever frame, yeah.
30 levers. Theo explained to me that this box would operate all the points and signals in the vicinity, and was responsible for all the up services, down services and branch line services at the same time. And although the track layout at Brading has changed vastly since the days of steam, the box is in exactly the same configuration as it would have been back then.
This is a staff token machine. The way it works is I would call attention to small junction, He would respond. I'd offer him a train, that's a stop and passenger train.
Yep.
I get the response, he holds down his plunger, which lets me release the token. In the early days, we have staff tokens,
Right.
which are a lot heavier and a lot harder to pass to each other, just because they thought it'd be nice. So what I'll demonstrate is a full running from an up train, a down train, and a branch train coming in all at the same time, which is a fairly entertaining procedure. So the first thing that happens is Smallbrook Junction calls my attention. I will respond, and he will offer me a stopping passenger train. I will allow that stopping passenger train to come through. I turn my commutator to start down staff out because it's a down train. And
Yes.
he now has the token. Because I know there's a small train on its way, I can set up the road for the small train. Pulling across the FPL on number 19 points to allow the train into the down platform.
Right.
We don't touch any signals at this point, we're just setting the route. Okay. Similarly, I know I'm going to have a branch train coming in fairly soon, so I can set the facing point lock on the branch point to allow that to come into the platform as well. We now wait a couple of minutes or so, and Smallbrook Junction tells me the train has finally entered the section, so it's actually on its way. I respond with the 2, saying I understand the train is on its way, and I can now start to set the road. Number 29 comes out, allowing the train into the down platform, and that's the only thing I can do for now, because I now have to go to Sandown and ask him if I can set it on. At this point, the down line clear indicator will go across, and that now allows me, under the interlocking rules, to release number 28 and release number 27. We have an electrical release on 27 as well to ensure that it's reading line clear over there. So I press the plunger, that checks it's reading line clear before I can pull the signal. Because the driver has a clear route through the station, it also allows me to pull the distance signal, number 30, to the off position.
Right.
Okay. Whilst all this is happening, the Sandown train has now arrived at Sandown station, and he's going to offer it on to me. I switch my commutator to line clear, and at Sandown they're fairly quick. It gets offered and pretty much gets sent straight away. It allows me to pull number 2 and the train from Sandown into the up platform. It's about this time the branch train is making its way across the marshes, and back in the old days I would be able to see the train as it left St Helens from this box.
Yes.
So, because I can now see it leaving St Helens, I pull off number 25 to allow it into the branch platform. This is in effect the busiest the box will be. 3 trains at once. You don't generally get any busier than this. The Smallbrook train's now on its way in. I can see it coming through the line. So I can return number 30. I will now go out the box and collect the staff from the driver. So traditionally what would happen is I'd have to run all the way down, across the running lines, up onto that platform and stand there waiting for the driver to appear. He would pass me his single line staff. I'd run back up into the box because I have a Sandown train on the way, put it back into the machine.
Okay.
Before I tell him he's out, before I tell Smallbrook he's out of section, however, I have to return the outer home signal to danger.
Okay.
I can now tell Smallbrook he's out of section with a 2-1, and Smallbrook will respond to that. And because I have a Sandown train on the way, I can ask for the staff to be withdrawn again. So, offering it on, I get the staff out, and it gets put over here for now, awaiting the Sandown service. The branch train's now in the platform, so I can reset the branch home and branch facing point locks. As well as this, we now know the train from Ryde is in the platform, so I can return number 20 FPL and put out number 19 in preparation for the arrival of the Sandown train. I've already got the token out, so I can also pull off number 3 in preparation for the Sandown train. At this point, he's probably already passed my distance signal, so there's no real point in pulling it off. What I can now do is run the branch engine around. Unfortunately, the Bembridge branch was very rarely ran by a push-pull train, so you do have to run around every single engine. Meaning I need number 14, number 10, number 8, and number 9 to get that engine round to the right end of the train. The train from Smallbrook is now going towards Sandown, so I can send Sandown the entering section, and all is happy. The Sandown train's just arrived in the platform, so I can return number 2 and send the outer section. And only once I've received the outer section does my needle go back to normal. It's always the signalman who's receiving the train who changes the needle. So in this case, because I was receiving the train from Sandown, I'm the one changing the needle. The branch engine's now at number 21, signal over here, is whistling at me, telling me I'm taking far too long to get his signal. So I can now return number 8, number 9, number 10 and number 14. In that order. Reverse 17, FPL, and release number 21 to allow the branch engine back onto his train. I could also return 28 because the Sandown bound train, so the one heading towards Sandown, is now on its way. It's well past the crossing, and I can also return 27. Now you'll notice the ride train goes out. I send the entering section. Because I've had confirmation from the guard his train is complete, I could send the outer section. If the guard wasn't being particularly nice, I'd have to wait until the train had passed my box to see its tail lamp, which looks something like that, before I could actually send the outer section to Sandown. But some guards are nice, they wave the lamp at you. The branch train's now back on its train. So there. You put 17 back, you reverse number 5 to allow him back onto the branch. And number 3 can go back because this ride bound train has now already left. I get the outer section from Small Junction next. Turn my reminder instrument back to staff in, and the station once again becomes quiet. The branch train leaves, number 5 is returned, and all is peaceful.
Now I must admit I was absolutely baffled by this. And as someone who struggles to even remember my keys when leaving the house, memorising this sequence of lever pulling and button pushing was asking a lot for sure. But I had no time to complain because I was up next.
Just the down service.
Just the down service.
Okay, so.
Okay. Am I doing the ping and bells?
We're doing the bells as well, so that's a call to attention.
Right.
So that's saying, are you listening?
Okay.
So you respond on the machine behind you, on the tapper.
Right. On
Right hand
this.
side, no, the little tapper arm. Yeah, there you go, push that down. Cool.
Just one.
Yeah, just the one.
Just once.
So he's now offering you a stopping passenger train.
Right.
Your station's empty, so you can accept that stopping passenger train.
Okay.
So you do 3-1 on that tapper.
3-1.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yep, cool.
Okay.
Now turn the commutator on the left hand side. Yep, down to down. Yep, there you go. That's
one.
as far as it needs to go. Yeah, it's only a reminder device. It's not actually doing anything interlocking wise.
Okay.
So, you want to put that on the down platform.
Right.
Look at your diagram. So you're wanting to pull out, you're wanting to lock a set of points. What set of points are you wanting to lock?
19?
Yep, so what locks 19? What's the little thing on the diagram telling you?
So that's the at point 19, yeah?
Yep, so FPL on 19 is, no, you don't need to move 19.
Okay.
Because in its normal position, it's bringing it down to the down platform.
Right, I see. Okay, so yes.
If you reverse 19, it'll be putting it onto the up platform.
Okay.
Okay, so what locks 19?
20.
Good. So pull 20.
So I pull 20, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Splendid. Right. You know the train's coming,
Yep.
and what's now going to happen is it's going to enter section.
Right. How many?
What did he send you?
2.
Go on then. There we are. That's you confirming I understand the train has entered the section.
Right.
You can now start playing with some signals. So first off...
29?
Yes! So go ahead and pull number 29.
So it's 29 and then you do the distance signal?
No, you've got to have a clear route through the whole station.
Right, okay.
So come across and pull number 29. Then you can go to the Sandown indicator, to the other end of the box.
Right.
And you're going to offer the train onto Sandown. So you're going to call attention to start with on the plunger.
Okay.
Plunger.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yep.
Okay, 1.
What we use? No, still on that plunger.
Okay.
That plunger's instead of that.
Right, it's a separate plunger. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just 1. Yeah.
Yeah. So you sent you one. You got a response of 1. What train are you sending?
Sending the down.
Yep. And it was a 3-1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. So this is the secret Signalman talk of Belgrade. So you're sending on a 3-1 train, which is a stopping passenger. So you're going to offer on to Sandown a stopping passenger.
Right.
So you send your 3-1 to Sandown as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you can tell then, I'm already pretty darn lost. But with Theo's guidance, I do begin to understand the routine. Kind of.
Back over here and play with some more signals.
Right.
So you can now pull off number 28.
28.
Allows you to move out of the platform. And whilst pressing that, you can pull number 27. So press that with your one hand and pull 27 with the other. There we go.
Okay.
Now you can pull number 30 because you've got the clear route through the station. So you have to have these signals pulled before you can pull that one.
I see.
Because these would interlock it. If you didn't have them all pulled, this isn't going to go.
Okay.
Yep.
Sort of.
Sweet.
Okay.
So the driver arrives. He's a very nice driver. He comes up to the box and passes you a token.
Right. Thank you, driver.
That's a problem. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to shove it in here.
Cool. And what are you going to send to Smithfield Junction to say your train's out of section?
So 1, 3, and then 2. Is it 2-1?
It's 2-1.
2-1. Okay. So do I just bell you or do I have to change?
No, 2-1 first. And now turn your indicator to staff in.
Okay.
Because the staff is back in the machine. If that makes sense.
Right, and that locks the staff.
That locks the staff in
place. Yeah.
Okay. Train's in the platform, happy days, we know it's in the platform, driver's giving you a token, line's clear in that direction, all is happy, all is well. The train starts leaving the platform.
Right.
So what are you going to send to Sandown?
2.
Just 2, because 2 is train entering section.
Right,
Okay.
Okay, so do I get the bell first?
No, you send the bell because you're sending it.
Is it? No, it's not that
Brass
one.
band.
This one.
Happy days, that's it, that's all you need to do.
Right.
So you can now return your distant and you're out of home.
So I have to put these in first.
That one first?
That one first.
You always work in reverse when you put things back.
And I have to put these both, these, yeah?
Yeah, train's completely left the station, so you might as well. Okay, and what you'll then be waiting for is this indicator to go to clear. It's not going to, because as I said, there's no electricity in the box at the moment.
Yes.
But what it would happen is it fling over to clear, and that would tell you 27 can now go back.
Right.
So it's flung over to clear. Okay. And now Sandown is going to send you a lovely bell code of, and all you have to do is respond to it. One down train.
This can go back.
You can put that back, yep. I personally do because you always know the next service is going to be likely the other way.
So I found that extremely complicated, and that was just one service.
That's just one train.
That's just one train coming through. And so if you've got a crossover, you've got 2 trains coming in at the same time, like you just did.
Yeah.
With a branch line train from Benbridge.
That is a summer Saturday.
You're basically doing 3 times as much as that.
Still perplexed by Theo's knowledge, I stepped off duty. Very happy that I'd finally seen what it is like to be a signalman. And if you would like to experience it for yourself, you can do so. Because on the afternoon of the 10th of August, Brading is hosting an open day. And on that afternoon, the signal box will be open to the public, for the first time in a very long while, allowing you to experience this wonderful interactive piece of railway history for yourself.
Anyway, thank you very much to Theo here for showing me around the box, and yes, I think I've still got a little while to go yet before understanding how signalling works. How did I do? All right?
I think you did very well.
That's all right.
For a first time, I think that was brilliant.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was absolutely fantastic. Still don't understand how it works, but I'm sure I will get there. If people want to find the Braiding Heritage Foundation, where have you got a website?
We haven't got a website as such. What you can do is you can email me at theow3905@gmail.com, and that will get in comms with me, and I will manage to sort you out.
Fantastic. That's all from me then, and thank you very much for watching. I will see you again next week for another episode of White Wanderer. Take care.